Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV, and today the awakening is, I think it's 130. So, yeah, the problem with the human race and society and the public, I'd say, at the moment is they know nothing about awakening. A lot of people know nothing about ascension. A lot of people are stuck on medication. They don't help you to find your creativity, to find your life, to help you to move on without numbing you down and giving you medication. Okay, that's again personal opinions. I'm allowed to have my personal opinions. So they watch I've Got Life. They watch me doing laughter therapy and singing and dancing and, going crazy as far as they're concerned. Not going crazy, entertaining, because I am an entertainer, right? So they watch all of that, and then they see me on the awakening, usually on Tuesday, because Monday I'm knackered. And they say, you're low, you're depressed. I'm sad, I'm lonely, very sad. Feel like a robot because I never get touched, hardly at all. Well, once a week, Martin will come around, give me a hug. That's my life. Now, that is not bipolar. That is not mental illness. And today, I want to talk to you about that. All of you that have been diagnosed, all right? And again, this is my personal opinions. My opinions, all right? And you can take them on board or not. Your choice, right? Nothing to do with me. I do not believe in mental illness. I do not believe in labels. I believe we're all shocked. End of. Shocked. And why would you want to poison someone and hurt someone and give them a label and hold them back even more because society has shocked them so much? And that's what happened to me. I always want to make a film about that little girl that was born who was supposed to be a twin, who lost her twin in the womb. And she comes into this crazy world trying to negotiate this world on her own. As I say, I was meant to be a twin. Sorry, my hat keeps falling off. And they'll say that I've got OCD because my hat keeps falling off, right? I was supposed to be a twin. I was supposed to be born with a brother, and my brother died in the womb, okay? I am what's known as a womb twin survivor, all right? A womb twin survivor, which means that I survived and my twin didn't. Now, this causes abandonment issues, and 1 in 10, or a huge amount, not 1 in 10, half, 9 in 10 women that are being diagnosed with mental illnesses are actually womb twin survivors. It means that they were supposed to be twins. And when the baby is born without their sibling, because you see how connected twins are in the womb, they hold each other, they're part of each other. When you break that and that baby is born alone, they're always going to be looking for that part of them that is missing. Physically, I'm talking about at the moment. I'm not even talking about spiritually. That twin that you were supposed to be born with, that brother, that sister, with me it was a brother. You're always looking for that twin. And so you're already born with a disadvantage because you're on your own, and yet the baby knows everything. That's why I don't believe in abortions anymore. The baby knows everything, feels everything from a tiny fetus. It hears everything. It experiences everything. It's a real person already. It's a cell, which means it's already got life, feelings. It hears everything. It's got senses, and it's been proven. And that's how I found that I am a womb twin survivor or vanishing twin syndrome. Okay? So that's your experience. You know, you come into this world without your twin. You've already gone through major grief in the womb, right? Your first experience of life. And you come out to two parents that couldn't look after a puppy, never mind a child. And so your progression is you have a relatively nice childhood, warm, safe, mummy, daddy, grandpa, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, you know, sister, whatever, dancing, singing, ballet, and your beautiful garden with the roses, fairies at the back of the garden, and one day it's all gone. 7 years old, you're plumped into a war. Okay, I'm just telling you this to show you the progression of shock. Okay, and then you get to a certain age, well, you're plumped into a war, different language, different weather, experiences. Guys, I'm completely balanced, as you can see. Totally balanced. No medication will last these lips, ever. Because I don't need it, because it's my job to connect to spirit, to connect to the soul that I am, and find out how to find peace without all of this rubbish. Firstly, for this condition that could be because you lost your twin, that you went through intense grief, definitely abuse, definitely. All right, so you get to 11 years old and you're lying on, go to the dentist and he sticks his tongue down your throat. Okay, so again, you lose all your safety, all your certainty. Suddenly an adult that you trust becomes like this predator, this lunatic, this frightening experience. So you go through life, you've gone through abuse, you go in the army, you can't make friends, you can't find a boyfriend, and then you discover you can sing, everything to you is singing, and the only time you get recognition. This is a bit of the life story that I had, right? You've all got your own story. People have had much worse experiences than me, much worse. And so I cannot identify. I've met people, gone through SRA, and if you don't know what that is, then check it out, because I'm not going to say it. It's up to you to check it out. I've read about people that were snatched out of the womb, put into another womb, and abused the minute they were born, and God knows what. And these are facts. You need to check this out. I'm not giving you stuff that doesn't exist. It happens in our world. We are experiments sometimes. People are just experiments sometimes. And that doesn't make me crazy. Now, what happens is the system doesn't accept you because you can't hold down a job, you can't hold down a relationship. You don't understand why you feel the way you do. And also you're in hell. I haven't got a chance in hell. I'm Leo. I'm a creative. I'm Leo. I lost my twin. Had grief from the time I was born, right? I'm a Leo. I'm a creative. And I'm a woman going through the menopause who just lost her mother. And that's when I got diagnosed, when I lost my mother. My husband was working all the time and we had no family. I couldn't hold down a job because I was a child that never grown up, because I never understood how to live as an adult because of what happened to me. Not just what society wanted. I wanted to entertain. That's all I ever wanted to do. But I didn't know how to do it balanced way, like I am now, moving on TV. Whether you call I've got life balanced or not, I don't care. To me, it's very balanced. The laughter therapy and laughter yoga. I am a qualified laughter yoga therapist. It does not say I'm high. I'm not an entertainer. If I'm high and I'm mad and bipolar and need medication, so why do you have so much respect for celebrities, lunatics out there? Because they're actors and performers. And when they finish performing, they take off the suit and they put it on the rail and they go back to their lives. And that's what I do. But yes, I'm getting depressed and because I'm lonely. Because I'm a human that's robots without anybody here. Cats. And I'm being evicted. Tell me I'm mad. Change society for me and people like me instead of diagnosing us. Change society. All right? Then you won't have the labels that you're giving people. And so I felt it was really important today to come onto the awakening and explain to you the connection between being shocked, and God knows you're being shocked right, left, and center. It's a bit like, if you can see my eyes, my hair's too short, right? Hair. Sorry, that was just, and that doesn't make me mad either. I have a very creative mind. I'm an artist, I'm a writer. And as you can see, I create characters. Baba Bertha has an incredible mind where everything, all the jokes just come, boom, 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 when I'm Baba Bertha. That does not make me mad. When you watch Mrs. Brown, do you say that that actor is mad? No. When you watch Les Dawes, all the actors that you watch on comedians, you don't say they're mad, you say they're entertainers. So stop saying that I am mentally ill. Stop saying that that person is mentally ill. No, they're not. They are creatives that have probably been abused physically, emotionally. They've been abused in some way by society. You have not let them do what they love. You have not let them have kids. You have not let them adopt. And I'm not going to go to that. We all know where the kids are going. But if you don't, check it out, do some work and help. So the reason I felt I needed to do this is because I haven't had time to tell you about the emails I got on Friday telling me that I'm mad and go on your medication. One of the most disgusting human beings on the face of the planet telling me that they are watching me and they're going to the lottery to tell them not to give me grants. Most disgusting, vile human being who I feel so sorry for, because so stuck down and threatened me and going on about my belief system and how I am damaging people with mental illness, which I don't believe in, because I'm telling them to go out and get a life and do what I do and be happy and joyful, become a yoga therapist or become a laughter yoga therapist. You've got to notice, whenever I do the laughter yoga, I always do very good, yeah. Very good, yeah. Very good, yeah. Now, why do you think that is? Because it brings you back to balance. Okay? And then we ground. Ha, 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 ho, ho. Because we're grounding. So you don't float off. You're grounded. And I do breathing as well. And if I'm jumping around, dancing and laughing, it's because I'm happy, not mad. You see, and these people have completely lost their way. They don't know the difference between being happy and being mad. Mad. There is no such thing. Do you know what mad means in America? It means angry. And yes, I'm bloody angry. I am raging about the way that the world has gone from that lot. I'm raging that I'm being evicted. I am no one here. I am raging that I don't earn a living. I'm raging that I'm on my own. Yada, yada, raging. Anger. Mad. And I'm entitled to feelings. That doesn't make me crazy. It's like that book. You're not mad, you're just waking up. Now, there is another type of personality that stalks and sends people, because this person knows me and cares about me, because afterwards they sent me a message saying, I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean to upset you after they tried to destroy my life and go to the lottery after 3 days work and continuous work for artists like me, not just me, but to bring money for Vlad and all the people I'm moving on TV, like Paul McDonald, everyone, so they can get paid royalties and they can get paid to work if they want to be part of what I'm doing. You know, that's what they're interrupting. They're not interrupting me. I'm not getting all the money. That money is for a lot of people to have a life during lockdown. So you're a low life and you're vile, or you're a certain kind of personality. And again, I'm not going to say you're mad because you've probably been abused and been through hell. So I'm not going to say you're mad or mentally ill, but I'm going to say that you're very damaged and shocked, like me. Okay, damaged and shocked. And because you sent me that message afterwards to say, Lauren, I didn't want to upset you, I'm really sorry, shows me that you know me. And that is even worse because it feels like maybe you're trying to protect me. Now, in the therapeutic community, people used to have a go at me because they would say to me, I can't protect you, so I'm going to try to discharge you. I can't fix you, so I'm going to try and discharge you. So instead of saying to you, Lauren, you have a right to do what you're doing and grow in your own way, it's up to you whether you like Q or Trump or the Galactic Federation of Light, because that's what they put in the email. Your sick, twisted beliefs are affecting people with mental health issues. Who made mod? I'm not in charge of anybody. Everybody does what they want with their life. It's nothing to do with me. Just don't come near me with your nonsense and your lies. I know the truth. It's in me. But what I'm saying is that person is so twisted in some way with anger or fear or jealous of me in some way. But I'd say it's a protection thing. It's like a disease. Again, I don't want to say disease, dis-ease, all right? As Louise Hay says, a dis-ease. There are no diseases, there is no mental illness, there is no cancer, there are no medical conditions. It's a dis-ease of the mind, body, spirit, of lack of balance. And so is this cold, if you know what I mean, that I can't talk about, caused by imbalances of environment, the body be put through hell, through chemicals and all sorts. Baba Bertha does it very well with codes and comedy, okay? Watch her if you don't know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, this person, if this is a person that cares about me, then it's even worse, and it's more frightening and it's disturbing for me, because then I have to think about the people. Think, oh my God, is that person? Is it that? Are they doing this to protect me from myself? Because they think that I'm mixed up in things I shouldn't be mixed up in. Now that is even scarier. And if you're watching this, then I feel really, really sorry for you. Going through, no one cared about me would do that, because they would give me the honor and respect of knowing that I knew when to back out. And if they knew, and if they were watching my programs, I did backed out, but I'm entitled to my beliefs. I love President Trump and I love Q, and all my loyalty goes to them. Happy, my mentor, and I love them, and I will, and I will support them. And it's nothing to do with anybody else. No one needs to eat. They can choose to listen to that and say, Lauren, you have a right to whatever you believe in. It's a free world. We were born free, like the song, you know, born free, you know, you're born free. So don't ever affect me by hurting me, because that is demented, whoever you are. I don't know who you are, and I don't want to think that this is someone that cares about me. I even question Martin, you become paranoid. Did you do this to stop me from doing interviews with Charlie and Q people, Nicholas, and all these great people out there? Well, I'm not doing them anyway because they'll wipe me off Facebook, YouTube. They already wiped me off Facebook. You can't do what you want. There is